These are Benue residents running away from their ancestral home because they want to leave, running away because of insecurity. The unfortunate aspect of this is that the governor of this state, who was given the statutory power to protect the life and property of this resident, will come out and ask the people to pray to God to end insecurity in Nigeria. Prayers will not end insecurity in Nigeria because prayer did not cause insecurity in Nigeria. The only thing that will end insecurity in Nigeria, in Benue State, and in other parts of the country is the actions, the willpower, the deliberate actions of the government to end insecurity. Because the reason why we have insecurity in Nigeria is because of the inactions, the deliberate failure of the government that was given the statutory power to protect the life of Nigerians. This is the same Benue State that the governor refused to allow Mr. P to come into and visit the IDP camps and visit the people that have been affected by insecurity. This is the same governor that refused Mr. P from carrying out philanthropic work in Benue State. He did all of this because of politics. He knows how to play politics, but when it comes to the real politics of things, he will fail. The real politics is protecting the life of the people. The real politics is providing real dividends of democracy. The real politics is providing security to your people. The only politics he knows how to play is politics of winning election. The most unfortunate thing we are experiencing in this country is not bad politicians. The most unfortunate thing we are experiencing in this country are citizens who do not understand that they have bad politicians. Are citizens who are enabling these bad politicians to continue whatever they are doing. A few days ago, I came across a post on X. Someone was complaining because some persons were attacking the middle belt for supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And she said that this is the same middle belt that gave Mr. Peter Obi a huge chunk of votes. This is the same Benue State that gave Mr. Peter Obi thousands of votes. And she stated clearly 2027 is coming. She's going to see how the middle belt will support Mr. Peter Obi. And I was beginning to ask myself a question. Are you supporting Mr. Peter Obi for the good of Mr. Peter Obi? This is the same Peter Obi who you all said lost an election, but he has visited part of the middle belt more than the president, more than Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was given the statutory power to visit every part of the country, who was given the statutory power to protect every region in this country, who has executive power to bring succor and happiness on the faces of Nigerians, but he has deliberately refused to do it. But Mr. Peter Obi, who is a private citizen, is the only one that is showing genuine concern to Nigerians, that is showing genuine concerns to affected people in this country, to people that have been neglected by the government. But rather than attacking the government that have failed to protect you, you are attacking Mr. Peter Obi that do not have any executive power to protect you. That is how the solution most Nigerians can be. That is how the solution most Nigerians' electorates can be. And this is the reason why we keep experiencing and recycling bad leaders in this country. This video is enough if we have conscience in this country, if our conscience are still intact, if we understand what governance is all about. This video is enough to cause a protest, to cause a revolution. What we are seeing here is clear government neglect. It's a failure of government, because this clearly shows that the government is not really concerned herself about protecting the life of Nigerians. This is the same government that some persons are still defending on social media. Yesterday was 29th May. That made it 2 years of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in office. It made it 2 years since he assumed office. This made it 2 years since Bola Ahmed Tinubu swore an oath to protect the sovereign integrity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to protect every part of this country, to protect the life and properties of the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria just yesterday. And that same yesterday was when this video surfaced of residents in Benue State running away because of insecurity. In celebrating his 2 years in office, The president released a circular highlighting his achievement in office. And I want you to listen carefully to what the president was celebrating. He said, launch Nigerian Education Loan Fund, unify exchange rate to stabilize the naira, increase oil production to 1.61 million per barrels a day, remove fuel subsidy 710 billion in expenditure annually, reduce debt service to revenue ratio from 96% in 2002 to under 40% in 2024, increase government revenue to 6 trillion in the first quarter of 2025, secured over 8 billion new investment in oil sector, 90,000 benefited from the consumer credit scheme, grew net external reserve from 4 billion in 2023 to over $23 billion in 2024. Improve power generation from an average 4,000 in 2023 to 6,000. Introduce Naira for Crude initiative to encourage local refinery. Launch CNG initiative to power transportation. Introduce National Health Fellows Program to revamp grassroots healthcare. Introduce Nigerian First policies to prioritize and develop local manufacturing. Achieve financial autonomy for 774 local governments via Supreme Court ruling. Created 6 regional commissions to drive grassroots development. Created Renew Hope Infrastructure Development Fund. Launched 100 billion National Agricultural Development Fund for year-round farming. Launched 250 billion for Murphy real estate investment. Granted FCT financial autonomy to fast-track development. Trained 10,000 youth in digital skills including software development and cyber security. Commenced Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway 700 km construction. Completed access road of the second Niger to connect over 40 million people in the southeast. Grew NIM enrollment to 108 million by March 2025. Roll out conditional cash program benefiting over 70 million people. Introduce mining marshals to improve security in the mining sector. Clear over 200,000 passport backload in 3 weeks. Enacted data protection law to safeguard personal information. Expanded health insurance coverage from 60 million to 20 million. Over 4,000 women have undergone free cesarean section. Over 1,000 PSCs are being revitalized nationwide. 6 new cancer treatment centers are being established. Introduce Renew Hope Estate to give Nigerian access to cheaper homes. Approve 45,000 monthly for technical students. Introduce 4 tax reform bills to restructure Nigeria's tax system. 11,250 kidnapped captives freed. Over 13,500 terrorists and criminals neutralized. Commence contactless passport processing. Finalize IDE-RUA agreement to boost local airline access to driverless aircraft. Procurement of thousands of tractors and other farming tools and fertilizers. This is what the president, some of you voted, is celebrating after 2 years in office. None of everything outlined here is talking about security. None of everything outlined here is talking about safeguarding the life of the people. The primary responsibility of a government is safeguarding the properties and the life of the people. This is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has failed woefully. He has failed in his primary responsibilities. What then has he ever achieved as a president? What then will he achieve if he continues in office? The president is celebrating freeing 11,250 kidnapped victims. I'm sure these figures are exaggerated. Now talk more about the number of people that were not freed. Talk more about the number of cases that were not even reported. Talk more about the number of cases that were not even documented by the government. Talk more about the number of cases that were successfully kidnapped and killed by the kidnappers. This is a state of insecurity in Nigeria, where no part of this country is safe. Our roads are no longer safe. People are being kidnapped, harassed every day while traveling. But what the president is celebrating is Nigerian First policy, CNG initiative, and others. Things that do not even add meaningful investment in the life of the people. Just few days ago, we saw the convoy of the president. Out of that convoy, none of them is being powered by CNG. Not a single vehicle out of the fleet of the presidential convoy is a made in Nigeria vehicle. But the president is signing into law a Nigerian First policy that will boost local production. And people who do not understand what governance is all about are celebrating it. I have always said that our problem is not our politicians, but our people that are not holding these politicians accountable. Governance has been reduced to the barest minimum in Nigeria, that we are not even asking for the real dividends of governance, but just for the government to give us basic amenities. I have taken time to explain that basic amenities are the primary responsibility of the government. This is what every government must put in place to ensure the smooth operation of government, to ensure the comfort of the citizens. And this includes building of roads, schools, hospitals, providing security. But these are what we are begging our government to do. We are begging our government to give us the basic amenities, the basic necessities of life. This is why we celebrate mediocrity in this country. This same Benue state that are suffering insecurity, the president will still win in this same Benue state come 2027. The president will still secure high chunk of vote in Benue state come 2027. And you ask yourself a very important question. Who are those that are voting for this government in power? Is it the same people that are running away from their assailants? Is it the same people that are suffering insecurity? Is it the same people that this same government has abandoned, has forsaken, has forgotten? Is it the same people that this government has allowed insecurity to besiege, that are voting the same government to continue to do what? Continue with their insecurity, continue in their neglect, continue to allow the people to leave their ancestral home. Who are the same people that will vote for this government in power in 2027 in Benue and another part of the country? What has the president done? What meaningful dividends of democracy has the president given to these people that they will go to the poll to cast their vote for this same government to continue beyond 2027? This is a real problem we are facing in this country, and nobody else but only Nigerians can solve this problem we have in Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.